Hi, welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my review for Netflix's original film, Sergio. A sweeping drama set in the chaotic aftermath of the US invasion of Iraq, where the life of the top UN diplomat Sergio Vieira de Mello hangs in the balance during the most treacherous mission of his career. So Greg Barker directed this film. It's an interesting choice, considering that he has only directed documentaries. In fact, he did a documentary on Sergio. So, like, in that way, he is the perfect choice, but at the same time, this is a feature film, story-driven, but it definitely feels documentary in nature. There are footage used from way back when. There's footage that makes it feel like it is a documentary. So the story is told about Sergio, and you have these flashbacks. It starts off with a big explosion, and then you're jumping back and forward towards basically what he accomplishes at this one time. What I was surprised about was how much they focused on the relationship. So Wagner Moura plays Sergio, and Ana de Armas plays Carolina. And a lot of the story is concentrated on their relationship. And I feel like that's where this story is strongest, building on that relationship, seeing them develop and where they go with the relationship as they are in a really heightened sense of tension. The problem is that a lot of this film feels a bit all over the place. The structure, the way it's put together, the way they've used clips, it often feels like they don't know where they're going. It feels like a documentary and not a feature film, and I feel like it doesn't know whether it wants to be a documentary or whether it wants to be a feature film. The acting between the two protagonist leads are fantastic, and there's a really great emotional gut punch towards the end, as it should be. You kind of know it's coming because it's one of those films that starts in the way like, oh, previously. A lot of films seem to be doing that of late. This is definitely a decent story, but I don't know if a lot of people are going to manage that 2-hour mark and hang on till the end. Even if you're interested in that character, you may want to go and just watch the documentary instead of watching this film, because you'll get the facts, and if you're into documentary, you'll just go for all the facts and go, yeah, okay, now I know all about it, the lifespan, the interesting moment in his life, particularly this one, even though it does span a lot of that time there. It takes one moment and then it jumps backwards and forwards. I feel like it doesn't know what it wants to be. You definitely know there's a story in there trying to be told, and you see where the film is going for the most part, but it is very dragged out. It's very slow, and I think most people would find this boring. I think only the avid learner or person that wants to know will stick this out. And again, like I said, you'll probably go to the documentary of the same director and watch this story. That's not to take anything away from the two leads, because I really like their relationship. That's where this shines in moments. If you took those moments out and just made it about that relationship, it wouldn't make much sense, but that would be a decent story, and you could kind of make a drama about that. But it's celebrating the life or the moments of this Sergio, and I think that is good, but I think this is probably, for a film, for the way it's edited and the way it's put together, is probably C+ range. I don't know if there's anything that I would want to go and see about this again, and I don't know that it teaches me that much, especially the embellished parts. You would probably, like I said, for the third time, go and watch that documentary by the same director. It's a bit hit and miss. It's a shame, because I think there is a decent film in there, but because it's directed by the guy that directs documentaries, I feel like it leans too heavily in that, and sometimes it misses that mark of what makes a decent feature. But that's just my opinion. I know a few others share the same thoughts of this film. Let me know in the comments below whether you stuck it out. Did you enjoy it? Do you know much about Sergio and his life? I think it's interesting. It's kind of well put together. I like the look of it, and there's nothing wrong with the cinematography or the score. Those aspects of the film are good. It's just the way it's put together, the execution of it towards the end just left me feeling a bit, do I have to spend 2 hours watching this? Which is weird, considering the person that they're celebrating. Thanks so much for watching this review. Chat to me in the comments below, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.